This map of the United States will blow your mind. Do you know why? Because it depicts all of the data centers that are currently in the United States. And this is before the AI race. This number is almost 5,000. That's right, 5,000 data centers currently exist in the United States. Okay, well, according to the website that I pulled this from, which is usadatacenters.com, it says that there are 4,313 data centers in the United States in all 50 states, but approximately 5,000, right? I mean, that's how many are currently in the United States. This is before AI, folks. The first data center to ever even be built in the United States was in 1947. We are going on 80 years of having data centers, and yet you have never even heard about them until now. You have no idea that the data centers are used to run your everyday lives, that they are the reason why you have the cloud and why you have the banking system and why you have your Netflix. And yet here you are protesting these AI data centers because for various reasons that are all misinformation, or rather disinformation. The fact of the matter is that all of the negative information that is coming out about data centers is coming from one place, the CCP, because we are in a Cold War with China and they are doing everything they can to slow the United States down in development in the AI race, because that is the race for the 21st century. The country that controls AI controls the future. Unfortunately, the people of Box Elder, Utah, which is the location of what will be the world's largest data center, have succumbed to this disinformation and have outwardly voiced and protested against this data center, even though it's going to go forward whether they like it or not. Now, one of the primary arguments that are constantly being touted is that these data centers use a large amount of water. And while that is true historically, the technology has been continuously evolving. And now there is technology available that they are installing in these new data centers that basically use almost no water at all. But you probably don't know that because the CCP is not going to tell you that. Now, the other argument is that it takes a lot of energy regardless of water. And while this is true, everything does take power, it is going to tap into natural gas resources that are already in the area and not actually even touch the Utah's current power grid. And so, again, that negates the concern about utilizing power from Utah. And in fact, this power is going to generate their own power plant on the proposed site for this data center. And the proposed site for this data center, which is behind me, this arid land that nobody lives on, is approximately 40,000 acres. And so when people hear that, they immediately think the building is going to be that large. Well, no, this is a multi-year project, and the first part of the project is going to only involve I believe 9,000 acres, and even then it's a series of buildings. So the entire structure itself is not this large monolithic structure that everybody is trying to make you believe that it's going to be. Now, behind me is a picture of the recent opposition at the local city council or the county council that was going to vote on the authorization of the data center. And while this does look like a lot of people, it is approximately 200. Now, before that, there was a protest out in the open that was somewhere around 2,000 people. But the total population within Box Elder is somewhere around 66,000 people. So an extremely small percentage of people are being vocal and the rest are remaining silent. Now, I currently have a poll up on my dashboard asking the question about AI data centers. Are you for them? Are you against them? Or you don't care? Now, 50 people have seen it, and I believe 34 have voted. Those other 16 people, I don't know why you can't just click on this real quick. But out of those 34 people, the half of them don't care. And I feel like those that don't care or are basically tacitly agreeing with the fact that they're okay with AI data centers. And then you have the remainder that are for them. And so a minority is outwardly vocally against data centers, and they honestly don't know why they are. But please go ahead and engage in this poll, and the final results will be tomorrow. So whether you're for data centers or against data centers, or you just don't care, if you are against them, you should really know the reasons why before you voice your opinion, because you're probably likely an unwitting ally of the CCP, and thus you're being anti-American. And who wants to be that?